Gather around, island lovers. It's Demi and Jasmine with your fire pit chat, your daily dose of all things Love Island. Happy Friday. We made it. It's happy hour here at Fire Pit Chats. And Love Island is finally giving us what we deserve.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Cheers, everyone. Yeah, we had our martinis ready, and we're in Love Island now. We're officially in the good stuff.
Oh my God. This episode was crazy.
Crazy. This is what I live for, these episodes. Oh my gosh. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time.
Yes, and what an episode it was. I have lots of notes, lots of thoughts, because some of it confused me, but whatever. We'll start off by the episode kicks off with the aftermath of the fight.
Right.
And Harris goes to Shaq, which the producers probably set up.
Yeah, because he was like stomping over to Shaq, by the way.
Okay, I'm curious as to what your thoughts were from that interaction.
I think it was too soon for them to be having a conversation because they both still seemed pissed. But I think Harris went over with good intent. Like, he went to give him a little high five or handshake or whatever, and I think Shaq just was like, "You're immature, you're immature, you're immature." I'm like, well, you're not gonna get anywhere like that.
Totally. Like, I felt like Harris came over there. He was apologized. Shaq cut him off. Then starts, I even wrote, I'm like, he's being so fatherly. And then Harris goes, "You're being a dad. You're being a dad." I was like, literally, like, first of all, you keep saying this. Again, I think we're missing parts of this season.
Right.
Or this episode of the editing that, what do you mean he keeps doing it? This is the first time we're seeing it.
Yeah, like, it can't be that he just asked how the kiss was one time and then it blew up into this, or that, I mean, that would be unreasonable if that is the case.
I just felt like Harris was the mature one in that situation. Ironically, Shaq being like, you're immature. But I'm like, he's apologizing. You're the one sitting here dismissing everything he's saying.
Yeah. It's also one of my biggest pet peeves when someone, like, to apologize, it takes, you're giving up a little bit of your ego to apologize to someone. You have to admit you're in the wrong. You're doing it for the better good of all. So when I apologize to someone and they're like they're not welcoming of your apology, it makes me even more upset, and I carry that with me. I carry that worse than the fight. I carry the, like, lack of being welcoming of my apology.
And let me tell you, that's the last time I'm apologizing to you.
I mean, I'll continue to do it. I probably will say sorry like 6 more times in that same conversation.
But when someone says sorry and then they keep, like, badgering you about it, it's like, I just fucking said sorry.
It's so mean.
My husband does this.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, you wonder why I never say sorry? Like, if fucking saying sorry to you is a fucking nightmare, because all you do is just keep on badgering me about what I did, and I already just told you that I'm sorry for that.
No, totally. I think it's, like, in all men's DNA or something. I think when God was making men, he was like, and sprinkle in annoying when being apologized to. Because they'll be like, no, it's okay. It's just that when you do X, Y, and Z, it makes me feel... And I'm like, no, we're done. We're squashing it.
Totally. And when you apologize, I go, it's fine. Move on.
Totally. No, I'm like, no, it's okay. Honestly, I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, maybe I am doing that too.
Well,
but I highly doubt it.
Let's talk about the fact that getting an apology from me is very rare. So the fact that, this is one thing about me, that if I was on Love Island, I don't know if I would do well, because the producers would probably be like, go apologize. And I would be like, oh, fuck no. I didn't do anything wrong.
Right. She can apologize to me.
Totally. Like, I'm that girl. As annoying as she is, that's me. So I wouldn't do well, because, and also, like, I wouldn't just squash, it just wouldn't be squashed right then.
They squash it very easily most times. That was an exception. And when you compare it to later on in the episode when Zara apologizes to Olivia, it's completely different than that first apology. And Olivia really, I felt, was the bigger person in that, because Zara wasn't really taking any accountability. But we'll get to that later. But back to Harris and...
I have Zara and David talking. Zara wouldn't let David talk. Oh. After the fight, then they pan over to Tanya and Zara and David on the beanbags. And Zara's on the, I think Oh, no, 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 not yet, not yet. But they're on the bean bags, and David's like, I mean, yes, but, and he's trying to kind of calm her down, but Zara's being so hot-headed. She's like, no, she doesn't open up quick. Why is that the thing in the argument that she doesn't open up quick? I really don't understand this. Like, did we miss side combos that Tom feels like Olivia doesn't open up?
I think we must have, because it was mentioned by Tom, it was mentioned by Zara, and Olivia does cop to that fact. So I think it's got to be a topic of conversation that we're not seeing.
Oh, so our YouTube, someone commented on our YouTube yesterday and said Olivia and Zara know each other from before Love Island, and yeah, so maybe.
Oh, that's what it is. There's some girl on, like, there's tension there, because it's palpable, the tension.
Yeah.
And they're both trying to act like it's not there, because I think it's a bad look to look like you don't support girls, especially on Love Island. So I think they're trying to act like it's not there, but it's palpable. Like, for Zara to be like, oh, I chose you to be Two-Face because I thought you could handle it. But then when she's talking to David on the beanbags, like you're saying, she's like, I think she's really mad because I kissed Tom and Tom's into me.
Right.
So which is it?
Right. And it would make sense if Zara did choose Olivia because they knew each other outside of it. If her defense was that it was all fun and games and she didn't know who to choose, and she went for the person that she knew, but none of us saw that she knew her. You know what I mean? Like, if we met and I kind of only knew you, I don't know. I don't know.
But now,
I'm talking myself
like,
out of it.
Exactly, because when I really think about it, like, if me and you were on Love Island in a different universe.
Yeah.
And
Love
you're the
Island
only one I
plus.
know. Yeah. And you're not fighting for a man's, you're fighting for, like, skincare or something.
Do you know that, side note, hold on, right? Do you know that they're making, like, a romance retreat for adult children to send their single parents into a house?
Oh my god, that's, like, kind of cute.
Right, but would you watch that? Like, I'm not watching parents do the same thing that hot bombshells do.
No, I wouldn't watch that. I thought it was, like, just a nice little vacation.
It's like the same concept as Love Island, but for single parents.
No, I don't like to see. No, nothing against.
You could send your dad.
Everyone. He has a girlfriend.
Oh, right.
He's taken.
Sorry.
Honestly, his girlfriend would be like, send him.
He'd probably be really entertaining. I don't know what I was talking about, Zara and Olivia, but I kind of over them. Okay, but speaking of Olivia, Tom and Olivia have a talk where Tom says that she doesn't give anything, right? They're by the fire pit. And he's like, I feel like you don't give anything. And she's like, kind of like, yeah. You know, she didn't really give anything either. And she's like, well, what you did brought me 10 steps back. I'm just like really pissed off at the new editing team because I feel like it keeps cutting you off at the most important moments. Like, what happened after that? Like, what happened after them talking about that? Then they cuddled. I don't know. I don't know. Honestly.
I don't know. It's hard. I think that Olivia was still pissed at that beer pong situation. Like, I think Zara saying that really, really got to Olivia. It seemed like even in bed later that night, she said, I can't get over that beer pong game. I think she was very bothered by that. And honestly, I would feel the same way. If a girl was talking about me, like, made me look bad in front of the whole house, made me feel like something that is so opposite to what I feel, because Olivia clearly feels like she's straight up and she's not like that.
I really hope I didn't get it.
It's ASMR now. This whole episode is just gonna be us like little burps drinking our martinis.
Maybe happy hour is not a good idea.
I can't say no to happy hour, guys. Sorry.
So then the Twitter came up with a conspiracy theorist about the fact that Olivia kept being like, why did I can't get over that beer pong game? They're like, what is she hiding that she's so anxious about the fact that whatever happens? Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm totally Olivia. Like, 28 years old.
I'm so team Olivia. Oh my god. If anyone's over the age of 25, I'm team them. Just up.
And she's just gorgeous. The way she talks is so eloquent. Like, I really freaking like her. And yeah, so I back her right now. But
I definitely back her. But yeah, Tom was saying she doesn't give anything, and Olivia was kind of saying, yeah, and I'm not. And I don't blame her. I think she sees that Tom has eyes for Zara. So why is she going to give it all for Tom. And I know it's Love Island and things move fast, but it's the second day.
I also think Tom is the type of guy that he likes the type of girl that throws themselves on him.
Mm-hmm.
You know who I'm talking about? Like a
100%.
Right. So like when you're standing next to her, there's no chance because I'm never going to act like that. I'm always going to be reserved.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's Olivia. Like she's being normal, but then you have a girl who's so touchy-feely, very flirty, and it's like the guy is obviously always going to go for that girl. It's just a fact, which is why there's so much shit in high school, like in drama.
Totally. Especially people like Tom that are just these 6'5" beef sticks that can just rely on being a 6'5" beef stick and have to bring nothing to the table.
And nothing in bed.
And I was just going to say, they're the ones that are starfishing. Sorry. It's true.
So true.
And we know a few people like that, and you know who you are. If you're asking yourself, am I that person? Then you are.
I'm kind of thinking about who you're thinking. Yes.
Oh, no, it... Cut this out.
Okay. So Lana and Anna Mae have a chat, about Shaq. And Lana's like, why? Do you see?
That was weird.
Do you see how it's so short, but it's actually like so mighty? Like, why aren't we hearing more about these things? Like, the edit's really quick about Lana being like, I feel that it set the tone off, and it's really bothering people that Shaq did that to me. Mm-hmm. And I don't know why he's very flirty. Mm-hmm. And then it's just end of discussion, on to the next.
Mm-hmm. Like, I think, like, Lana's trying to say, like, Shaq keeps hitting on me and I don't get it. Because I don't think Lana's giving any other boy anything but friend vibes.
Totally.
And then Shaq's acting like he's all for Tanya.
Right. And then mid-combo, it pans over to all the guys sitting. Shaq's starting to talk about how he's uncomfortable, and then David gets up and leaves the conversation.
Yes. Because
he's uncomfortable, which was so awkward, but something I would probably do. Oh my God, David, like...
the way my heart broke.
Someone tweeted, like, whatever Tanya's game she's playing, like, I'm here for it. And it's like, me too, because you're a sly dog. What are you doing?
Sly dog. She, like, took notes from guys' books. She is playing like a man, and I am lapping it up. Because it's
almost like ignorant game playing.
It's diabolical. It is genius. She's smarter than Bill Gates.
But she acts so innocent. So you're like, are you sure she's playing a game?
She is, though, because she was still telling David he had a chance when we know on this side of things, he didn't. Because if you know 20 seconds in, the kiss isn't for you, he doesn't have a chance anymore. Stop acting like he does.
Do you know that this episode, I forgot that happened?
It was all I could think about.
Oh my God, I literally forgot that happened because I truly feel like they had good banter because she was giving him everything he wanted to hear. Like, she's a guy, totally.
She's totally a guy because she knew that all along because she said that last night's episode. So now in tonight's episode, she's still saying, oh, no, you're nice. Like, we have good banter. I still want to get to know you, blah, blah, blah. Like, even when he brought up Shaq said, when you got back from the date, you said you missed Shaq. Like, David heard that that's why he got up from the conversation, which, honestly, if I heard that, too, I'd be so butthurt, and I'd get up and walk away, too. I'd probably go cry in a corner.
Totally.
So at least he didn't shed a tear.
Yeah.
But.
Until later.
Oh, my God. I was like, is he wiping off tears or sweat? Because he's the only one that sweats on that island.
True.
That's why they had to get him off.
He's exposing too much. No, it's so true. I really.
But she was saying, I want to get to know you too. Like, Shaq isn't all it for me. I'm gonna tell him. But she wasn't. She was smart about it because she didn't necessarily lie to either of them. She is. I'm fooled. Like, I can't even go back and break down what she did.
The way I was on the edge of my seat, I did not know who she was going to choose. I did not know because when they were talking, he was really articulate with his thoughts, and he was very, like, communicative of what he wanted. And I felt, honestly, like, I really liked the way he talked to Tanya, And I liked the way he, like, expressed his feelings and he was all for her. I really liked him. Like, I really was Team David over Team Shaq, like, personally. I felt like their banter was better. And then Shaq, I don't know, they must be editing really badly because he was such calm energy. He was like, do you, like, I'm not forcing anything. And then Shaq's over here like, you made me so upset. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh my God, you're so whiny.
Yeah, Shaq is forcing it. And that's the thing. And David was really like, I came here, I could have played games. I could have went through the other girls because you were with Shaq. And
no. The public was like, good job.
What other girls? Yeah.
Right.
Probably true.
Right.
Like, honestly, he did go for his best bet.
Right.
But I do like the principle behind it. But also Shaq's flirting with other girls. So Shaq's, like, acting like he's all for Tanya, but you're kissing Lana on the neck.
Yeah, that's so weird.
That was so bizarre.
Then when I did see them making out in bed, getting all crazy, I was like, damn, okay. I think she's just not showing, or she's not telling the public how she really feels.
Genius.
Yeah, she's a really great game player, I gotta say. So then Lana and Roy are sitting on the beanbags, and Zara comes over there and interrupts them. And I think this was the moment where Ron tells her where, you know, he doesn't see it going any farther, la la. And then she's kind of like, well, don't you think I had a, what's it called?
Deserved a heads up or something
right.
along those lines?
Right. She's like, we had a good date and then you were distant the whole day today. And I kind of want to see what's up. Like, are you not interested in getting to know me? And he was kind of like, nah. And she's like, don't I deserve that? And everyone's like, it's been one day. What do you mean?
I mean, I don't think she had even been there for a full 24 hours at that point.
Yeah.
And you're the bombshell. He's in a couple. So why do you deserve the heads up?
And you're over there talking to every single other guy.
I mean, you're kissing Tom in the challenge. You're saying that you're causing fights with Olivia for Tom. And then you're like, I deserved a heads up from you.
Yeah.
But did you give Ron a heads up that you were talking to Tom? It was so delusional.
Yeah.
And I'll pray for Zara because that was delusional.
No, she got mugged. And
yeah.
Probably her first time, honestly.
For sure. I think anyone that gets mugged on this show, it's their first time. Because they're all so hot.
So true. And then, so we come back from commercial and Shaq and Tanya are talking and Shaq's talking about how he's upset. And then what got me was that Tanya was like, he's like, I'm so upset. And she's kind of like looking elsewhere. And I'm like, you're so unbothered by the fact that you're upset. So it was confusing me all episode. I really did not know she would choose Shaq. Oh my God, there's so many things we'll say when we come to the fire pit. But anyway, it's throwing me for a loop because she was so unbothered. He was like, shit, and then she's like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay. Like, he's just so whiny to me.
Yeah, I'm not feeling Shaq. And I don't know. I want to say I don't think Tanya likes Shaq, but then she shows sometimes she does. So I'm confused by her. I don't know. I can't read her. I can't read her.
Which is what a typical man that is.
Exactly. She's a fuck boy.
And then Zara's like, can we talk to... She's like, Liv, can we talk? Liv is a nickname, dude. Liv is the fact that I know the knowledge that they know each other.
Genius.
Yeah, like...
Genius.
Liv, can we talk? I've never heard someone call her Liv.
So true.
Except for the newest girl.
Right. Like, if you're calling me Jazz, you met me more than once.
Exactly.
Totally.
So then she's like, I want to talk. And then, whatever. It seemed genuine, but then Olivia in the hut was like, nah, she meant to do that, and that's what happened. But we'll let the cards rest. Like, let the cards fall where they may.
I respect that.
Yeah. Bigger person.
I totally respect that. Just accept the apology, move on. You don't have to cause drama, but you don't forget.
No.
You don't forget.
You don't forget. Okay, and so then Kai and Anna Mae are chatting, and they're talking. Okay, Kai, this episode. Did you think he was like flip-flopping?
I don't. I genuinely think his feelings are with Anna Mae.
But
I think he doesn't know how to
when
break
they
it
were
to
right.
Danielle. And he was like, I'm 50-50. I'm like, I don't believe you, though.
No, but when he's like, I'm not in Danielle. He doesn't want the drama, which I get because he does seem like a chill dude. And he was like, and him and Anime were real cozy. They seem like the two of the most boring islanders together, so naturally they're
gonna
gravitating to each other. And then he goes, do you think I should have kissed you? And she goes, yeah. And then that's it. We don't get the aftermath
because
of that.
he was saying, do you think I should kiss you during the game?
Right, but where's the rest of that combo?
Oh, right. Yeah, like, maybe he was gonna be like, oh, I didn't want too many eyes on me. I don't know, but they're so boring. It might have just ended.
True. So then it pans to Ron and Lana. Ron telling her he just wants to be with her, saying he's been dying to kiss her, kisses her, and then he was so happy. It was so cute, dude. And he was so cheesy. Like, he was like, that was a really cute
And, like,
moment.
he didn't care about her lip gloss. It was so cute. And Lana was so happy.
Yeah, it was really cute.
But I don't know. That's a couple I'm not getting too attached to because I have a feeling that when Casa Amor comes, Ron's going to break me and Lana's heart.
I don't even think Casa Amor. I think I'll
Before?
get it. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that kiss, but I had a wall up.
What? Oh, a wall up.
A wall up.
Yeah. And so then the night comes, they're all in bed, and Will's saying we can't go to bed angry. Do you remember that?
I'm obsessed with Will again, dude.
No, the whole public is, and I swear to God, I have a conspiracy theorist that Love Island planned the order. The producers planned the order of the fire pit so that Will would be
1,000%.
saved.
They do that, I think.
No, because I was gonna say America wants it.
Not Americans making everything about America.
No, but the public was like, no, Will's not going home tonight. Like, I will come for you with, like, Kris Jenner with the gun. Like, like, he's not leaving this week.
This is the
They
job
love
for the FBI.
him. They love him.
I mean, who can't love Will? I mean, that was so funny when he said that. And he said, I'll start. I hated that we all fought tonight and we couldn't get on. I'm like, obsessed.
The lights go off and they're done. Like, that's it. And then Tanya and Shaq got really cozy, and that was crazy,
Spicy.
which we never got any more of that. And so then it's the next morning, like, you know, the clouds are parting, the sun is shining, the alcohol definitely has worn off, and it's kind of like they're all like back to themselves again. It was like, are we in a simulation? Because that was crazy. Like, it was like they all woke up and they were like,
yeah,
back to normal.
It was weird. I do think there was something in those beer pong cups.
Totally, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, whatever, daytime, Shaq gets a text. There's going to be a recoupling night. Will is freaking out. Poor Will. And then it cuts to the editing of random conversations. Okay, so it goes from Kai saying he wants to be with Tanyelle, saying if Anna May picks him, he'll be jealous of who Tanyelle is with. Did you catch that?
No. Who was he saying that to?
I didn't write
The
that
boys
down.
or the girls?
I think Shaq and another dude, Harris.
Huh.
So I'm like, where the fuck did that come from? We were just last night talking about how she's too much drama.
But do you think that's coming from him being jealous because he wants to be with Tanyelle or ego?
I think we're missing shit.
We definitely are.
I'll stop saying that because I really just am so confused at how he got to that. I thought we just decided that she's crazy and you're on Team Animal. Anime. And so then Tanya, I felt like was going to be a wild card, which I already said. And then Kai and Tanyelle are talking. And it pans to them and he's like, I think you're so beautiful. I think you're so beautiful. You're the type of girl I would go for. And she's like, I know I am. And then the end of that convo, it pans to Ron and Lana talking. And then a quick little convo, and then it pans to Tom and Zara, where Tom is saying that he wouldn't mind sharing the bed with him.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, that's weird.
And that's all. And then it pans to fucking Harris and Olivia talking about nonsense, and then Tanya and Shaq, all in like 2 minutes.
It was hard to keep up.
All of the juiciest combos we got 20 seconds of.
Yeah, and it's hard to keep up with those snippets because I can't really process it. So are they all just a bunch of liars then?
No,
because
I'm typing so fast trying to keep up because I don't even have a second to like gather my information.
yeah, it's so hard. Like we need like, you know, those maps where they have like
It's like
lines all over.
It's like the guy
That
from
meme.
Horrible Bosses. He's like,
Yes.
no, and then Will pulls Lana for a chat and was like, I wouldn't mind waking up in bed with you. And that's where I'm like, okay, the producer definitely made him go in and say that because it was so weird. I was like, the editing, dude, is so weird.
It's so weird. And Will must know he has no shot in hell with Lana. So
He should've
that
just
was
been like-
bizarre.
And like, why Lana? Lana's the most secure. Why didn't you go for a different girl and try to play the friend card?
Yeah, it's so weird.
And then the fire pit starts and the tweets were like, I can't wait for the "this guy deserves a chance" speech.
We all knew it was coming.
Exactly.
We all knew it was coming. The fire pit.
Yes, it is the fire pit time. So I have, Olivia wearing the red dress. She's just like with the gloves. I am wondering why she keeps wearing her hair half up, half down. It really kind of bothers me. Like, wear the hair down. It's driving me
I'm
nuts.
so over it. She's such a gorgeous girl, and it's giving Ariana Grande like 5 years ago. And let's just put the hair down, release the pony. You're gonna feel so much better. Like that
agree.
headache must be insane, girly. Like take your hair down.
Which, like, in bed is she wearing it?
a high pony. I
Oh,
think
a
she
high
wears a high
pony.
pony. Like we never see the girl. We never see a scalp. We never see
No.
a part.
And I want to see it so bad.
Just release it. Like I can't. She must have a bald spot from those tight high. Like I feel
the
for
headaches
her
that I
head.
get. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So Olivia was gorgeous in the red. You were saying that she's inverted.
Yeah, my TV. I had some technical difficulties, so my TV inverted all the colors. So when Olivia was wearing these like gorgeous gloves with the dress, and Demi's like, "Oh my god, did you see her red dress and gloves?" I'm like, "Oh my god, she was giving me Kermit the Frog because on my TV it was all green." But I'm glad to hear it was red and it was snatched and it was cute.
Yeah, it was stunning. Like, she really knows what she's doing. And
The only thing though that we're concerned with is her scalp because of the high half
We are
up, half down
very-
and the pony.
concerned about her scalp.
It's like, girlfriend, it's okay.
Oh my
let
God,
it
like-
down. We're all friends here.
And when you like let your hair down and it like hurts, like I
Like,
wanted
when
to do
you,
that
like-
for her
oh
so
my
bad, dude. Like the high pony, like the migraines I would wake up with.
She should call
'Cause she
Ariana Grande,
snatches it.
and they should form a support group about scalps and high ponies. Things that are in pain.
And the transition to the middle parts.
Exactly, because Ariana got it, and
Yeah.
she's so cutie.
Yeah, she really is. Okay, so all the guys are standing there. I was saying I like their necklaces. Tom's fit was hot. Anime is first. And she chooses Kai, which really threw me off because he seemed upset by it. But then what all we got was that he enjoyed it. But then, I don't know, the editors made us want to think that he really wanted... The conversation with Tanya really threw me. Like, I think you're so freaking beautiful.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I don't know if you were into me. And then it just left the combo.
Exactly.
So I didn't see if she said I'm into you or anything.
I think Kai felt rejected by Tanyelle, and that's why he wants Tanyelle to like him. Like, I don't think he's actually into her.
Oh,
This is my hot take.
wow.
I think he wants her to be into him just for his ego, but doesn't necessarily see himself with her.
Interesting, because literally he was at the pool saying, I think him and Anime could be a strong couple.
No, I think he's into anime.
Interesting. Or maybe it was just like a bunch of lines everybody had to say.
I know. I don't know.
Like
dude.
straight up.
Yeah.
So then Zara picks Tom, which Olivia seems thrown off by. But honestly, as much as like I like the look of Tom and Olivia, I don't think they're vibing. I don't think Olivia's vibing with anybody yet. Which the new bombshell might be her guy.
I think she deserves better.
Yeah, she's not sticking with Harris, I'll tell you that. Harris is going away. Like, he's 21, dude.
I don't even know why she chose Harris. I think she should have just saved Will at that point.
True. But yeah. And then Tanya starts saying the speech that literally David was telling her.
Mm-hmm.
So I truly thought that she was going to pick David. Were you not?
100%. I was like, oh, wow, she's shocking me. She's going to pick David. I'm shocked.
I was mind blown that the word was Shaq. Like, I was so mind blown. She said eggs in the basket. I'd hate for him to leave. That's so fucked up in his face.
The eggs in the basket was so David. I'm like, it's so David because it's definitely not Shaq. His eggs were like an Easter egg hunt.
Exactly. And his face, like, it
Oh my God.
broke my fucking heart looking at his face. Like, you knew he was trying to get his shit together, but I think he was as shocked as everybody else listening. And oh my God, that was...
I felt so bad for him. And when he was... Well, I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but...
Yeah, horrible.
He seemed genuinely hurt.
Oh my God, yeah. He was like, I fucked up.
That was like one of the most genuine reactions I've seen on Love Island.
Totally.
When not getting
I've never felt like sucker punched more than watching his face be like, the fuck, that's not me. Because the words she chose were what he just said. Like...
Yeah, no. That's what happens when... You find out you have a crush on a fuckboy.
True.
David got fuckboyed by 100%. Tanya.
100%.
Dude.
Holy shit. And it's always the ones you don't think that will do that.
I think that's always the sleeper cells.
It's always the
ones. It's always the nice ones. It's always the nice ones.
Oh my God. And then Tanya goes and she chooses Ron, which... I really was hoping she was going to choose Will just for like a joke, like just for like a friend.
Yeah, because she didn't need to do all that choosing Ron.
No.
You didn't need to do that. You're not really into him.
No.
You didn't need to do it.
Lana crying.
So cute.
She's almost like too innocent for
Lana's
Love Island.
like our little sister. Like Lana's the public's little sister. Like we have to protect her and we have to protect Will for different reasons.
Totally. And oh, that was really sad. Like I just feel like she's too innocent for the show.
She is.
Yeah.
How old is she? I thought she was like 25.
I don't know.
But she's giving young because she is like really naive, it seems like.
Very.
Like really sweet and naive. Not like immature, but sweet and naive.
Very. And then Lana picks Will, which thank the Lord. But David, oh my God.
That was so sad. When David was packing up, or the boys were helping him pack up, he was like just sitting there zoning out. He was so sad to leave. I've never seen anyone seem so upset to leave.
No, honestly, I'm not okay.
I felt so bad for him. And I do think if he stayed longer, he could have found a girl that was into it. I do think. Because I think there is someone out there for him.
Do you know what sucks though? Like he leaves without any closure from Tanya. Hopefully they show that. Like... You, bitch, owe him an explanation.
Yeah.
You owe him something because that was so freaking shady what you did that I hope he gets closure. But oh my God. And then he comes back to like life after a heartbreak.
And just a like 3-day vacation. Like the rest of these people are on like a 6-day all-inclusive holiday.
True that.
And he's like 4 days and he's like calling work like, I guess I'll be back on Tuesday.
So true. And then I guess the episode ends and then we see the bombshells.
Okay, so they're both from Love Island, Australia, which as previously stated, we have never gotten into yet.
I have. And you know what? The girl is from the
The one you watched?
Yes.
And thoughts on her?
Okay. So she walks in and I was like, wow, this is like almost like a blonde brunette Megan Fox. Like this girl is stunning.
Stunning.
And then I see her face. I was like, she looks so familiar. And her name's Jessie. And she was in the one Australian season I watched. And she had bleach blonde hair. And honestly, she looks gorgeous this way. Like,
okay.
My predictions is Ron is dropping Lana like day old rice.
Yeah.
And going to freaking Jessie. Like, 1,000% that body, that face, that hair, her body is retarded.
Sickening.
It was always she had like 5 dudes on Australian season.
Oh my God, it's
like,
over for Lana.
Big hunky dudes. I actually like the way Ron and her will look.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
and what's her personality vibe?
She's very flirty. So she has that
Ron
body
will
and
like
that
that
face
too.
and that hair, and she's flirty. I'm telling you right now, like, I can see Ron and her. I can see it.
Endgame?
Yeah, I kind of can.
Wow.
Like, I think Lana...
I think she's too naive for Ron,
No,
right?
she's too innocent. Like, he's a spit talker. Like, he's a game player. He needs someone, like, to keep fiery. He does. Not Tanya, but this girl's his type. And she's, like, a firecracker, and she's so freaking hot. And she's just, like, a fun little petite girl, like, every guy's dream. But her hair color really did change her. Like, she's gorgeous.
You know, it's probably back to, like, more of her natural color. And that's always what works, I think, best for people. Is, like, closer to your natural color that you can get.
Yeah.
I think is when you look the prettiest.
So I was mind blown at that. And then you have the other Australian dude, which, I don't know. His name is Aaron Walters, I think.
Forgot.
Yeah. I mean, he has a jawline that could...
Cut glass.
Exactly. Like, holy shit. But he's so not my vibe. But we'll see what he does. Like, I think maybe Olivia could be into him. Yes. These are my predictions.
Okay. Olivia with the new boy and Ron with the new girl.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that. I think Olivia's ready to look for something else. I think her being with Harris is basically just like a friendship couple at this point. So it's going to be interesting, though, because Lana's going to want to get back with Ron. But Ron, I'm sure the new girl's going to take Ron
Someone
on a
just
date.
needs to, like, pine after Lana to get her away from Ron. Because she's not the kind of girl to go after a guy. She's the type of girl who waits for the guy to go after her. And I think there will be a guy who comes in and thinks she's everything. And that's the moment we have. But I don't know. Or Jesse... the new bombshell with Kai, or Ron. Those are my two thoughts. But anyway, we have Sunday, but we'll be recapping that on Monday with Monday's episode.
Yes.
So that's the end of this one.
So that was a good episode. We got a lot of juice in there. I was so excited. It was so fun to watch. So I'm so excited to see what Sunday brings. Oh, and Sunday's going to be when the bombshells come in.
Yes.
Oh my God. So Sunday's going to be good. So we'll recap Sunday and Monday on Monday's episode.
Which, like, Sunday, they always hype the bombshells, but nothing really happens. So Monday, you're going to get Sunday and Monday. We're going to get a lot of fucking shit happening.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one.
Oh my God, the way I look forward to this show, dude.
No, what are we going to do tomorrow? We have nothing to watch.
Yeah, I don't watch After Sun.
Sorry, but no.
No, I guess I'll go eat Italian food at a restaurant and take the night off.
Oh my God, Shawel.
Speaking, let's go to dinner now.
I'm so hungry. Let's do it.
Okay, everyone, thank you for listening to Fire Pit Chat, your daily dose of all things Love Island. I'm your host, Demi, and this is Jasmine, and we appreciate you listening. Why are you so weird, dude?
I'm just trying to look busy.
Just be cool, dude. Sip your marg or your martini.
Do I have any cool bones in my body?
Yes.
No.
Look at your outfit. You're so chic. If you're watching this on YouTube, like this video, give this video a thumbs up, and we appreciate you watching. We're also available as a podcast wherever you get your podcast, so be sure to leave us a 5-star review and share with your fellow island lover, and we will see you Monday.
See you on Monday.